Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So today's video I'm going to talk about Venus transit in Libra and its impact on Leo rising. Anybody with a Leo rising, Leo ascendant, Leo lagna or moon in Leo. And this video is applicable for all of them. So Leo people, very important transit because Venus is the commander of your chart. Venus rules your 10th house, which is the house for your profession. And the Lord of profession has moved into its own house, into the house of its Mool Trikon sign. So, this is the good news around your profession because guys, I know that, last month Venus was debilitated. Okay. And therefore, you had faced issues related to your profession and especially the money part. But now this is a very favorable movement, guys. So, before I talk to you about the details of this transit, let me just walk you through with what areas of your life are controlled by Venus. So as I said, Venus is the Lord of your 10th house. Okay. And Venus is now in the 3rd house of communication. Okay. And Venus from the 3rd would give an aspect on your 9th house of your long-term travel, of your luck and of your bosses at work, your managers, your superiors. So now let's talk about the details of this transit, guys. So as I said, 10th Lord in the 3rd house. Okay. Which means, guys, during this time, your speech, your communication, because 3rd house is the house for communication. So during this time, you would see your communication would become very, very attractive. I mean, you would attract people like a magnet because of your communication. And you would see a rise in your career. You would see a rise in your professional image, professional status. Because of you would attract a lot of attention at your workplace because of your communication, because of your persuasive communication, the diplomacy in your communication, the charm in your communication. And this is the first thing you would notice with this particular movement of Venus. Now, same thing goes with the writing, guys. Okay, now, in terms of writing, this is a beautiful time. So especially the people who are into area of communication, you are into sales, you are into marketing, you are a consultant, like anything which requires communication, any profession which requires communication, you would see a lot of growth. Now, secondly, guys, this is also the house for hobbies. And this is also the house for social media. And this is the house for communication. So what I'm trying to say is that, now this is the time, in case you have a hobby, just communicate that hobby to the world through social media. And you would see a lot of success. That's also seen with this particular movement. Now, the third thing is, guys, this is also the house of course, social media. So in case you're planning to get into social media, this is the right time to kickstart the project. Okay, now the third thing is, and the next thing is, guys, this is also the time for short-term travel. So of course, short-term travel is on the cards. And that travel may be related to your work. Okay, because it's the Lord of your profession. Or else it could be a short-term travel for leisure also. Now, this is the time when you would also, this is an excellent time to build skills, guys, because 3rd house is also about skills. So if you're and skills are important these days. So if you're planning to build up your skills, to build up those short-term courses or whatever you want to do, this is the right time. You may go for that. Now, also, guys, this is like in case you have some kind of a rough relations with your siblings. Now, this is the time when you would see that your relationship with your siblings would improve, especially because of your communication. So this is the time when you would see that the relationship which was earlier damaged, if damaged, is the time when you would see that relationship would repair. So, good times around siblings. So that's mostly about the 3rd house. And guys, now this is the time like when Venus would be giving an aspect on your 9th house of your luck. So of course, luck-wise, you would see things would improve. Luck, you would start favoring you. With this particular movement of Venus. And now the second thing is, this is also the house for your long-term travel. And because Venus is the Lord of your 10th house, guys, so there is a possibility that, you may go for a long-term travel also because of your profession with this movement. Now, this is the time when you would see your support, you would see support from your managers, from your superiors, from your bosses at work. Okay, so that's mostly what I wanted to talk. So Leo people, this is a beautiful transit. I would strongly recommend each one of you um, to activate your Venus, guys, and make the best out of this transit. Now, this is the time to talk and to communicate. This is the time to express yourself. So that's mostly what I wanted to talk in this video, guys. So Leo people, if you've liked this video, I request you to press the subscription, to press the bell notification, and to also add a comment because your comment really validates my effort. And guys, anyone wants to connect with me for a reading, I have shared my WhatsApp details. I've shared my email address in the description of this video. You can connect with me on that. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks a lot for your time, and you have a great evening. Thank you.